Hey guys, so an update here before the episode starts. Um, I made an error last night when I was recording episode 4. I was trying to have an upload per day. I was exporting a video while recording, which caused some pretty serious lag in the gameplay. It's unwatchable for the first 17 minutes 30 seconds. I'm going to put a link for you to skip to where it gets better, and then it's fine the rest of the video. Um, I'm gonna leave it as is because the audio is fine. So if you wanted to listen audio only, shouldn't be an issue with that. If you're wanting to do that, I want to also just leave it up for people looking back on the episodes in the past if they wanted to see, the whole thing, even with that issue. Shouldn't happen again. I won't do that again. So I've also turned my mic down a little bit, which should help with some of the peaking. But please, leave a comment. Let me know if things are too loud. It's kind of tough right now for me to gauge, what the reception is. So any comments at all, open to feedback. Thanks so much. Enjoy the video. All right, bye. Hello, here we are, back with episode 4. And we are going to do Cao Cao regardless of who is got the blue flame next to them. That's what we're going to try. We're going to try it to see if we can actually clear the game. So without further ado, we're going to go for it. He starts with ice attack, which is, as I said before, not very helpful against bosses. Having said that, there are Wei heroes that increase barrier damage with ice attacks. So we are going to try to get all the Wei heroes, obviously, to max out the usefulness of his special ability. This ice is going to have Wei people because they are ice. That is what they do. For the most part, a lot of them are ice. Sure. It doesn't, this early, it doesn't particularly matter, but we'll take it. Cao Cao's moveset is pretty cool in this game. It's not very wide-ranging, but we're really using him for that bonus he gets for stacking Wei emblems. We're also going to look to try and get the Slay emblems, because that will, once we get Scissor, will also increase our attack. If we got to, say, level 10 Slay, that one formation gives you 3% bonus per Slay emblem, so that would be 30% increase to attack, which is not bad. Probably will make a difference and help us to potentially succeed. At least beating the 4th boss, because we've beaten one extra boss per episode, so that's hopefully what we can do this time. Great. We're getting really lucky. We're not having to reroll at all. And we're going to go here because there's still 3 Wei guys left. You can kind of tell because they have blue armor on. It's an easy way to, when you're getting into this game, Wei is blue, Wu is red, Shu is green. Makes it a little easier. This is a really nice thing to get. We're going to increase our Tears of Blood by 5,000. We won't have to worry about Tears of Blood for the rest of the run. Basically, we've got more than enough now to get the Scissor formation, which is what we're looking for. Okay, defeat 3 bosses in 90 seconds. Or officers, not really bosses. Already got invulnerable evade. Let's go for consecutive hits for cover health. Let's try that survivability option. Something we've talked about a few times. We haven't really been able to get it working. Let's try and get it working this time. These guys are pretty far away. Could really use some more attack actions as well, obviously. Not going to go back for that defense. We don't need it. As I said, this type of map with the sort of like dojo style areas it can be really annoying to navigate because they're much bigger than the other areas. Like right here too. I mean, I'm I'm looking for this hallway so we can get this last guy. Thank you, Tecmo, or whatever. Got him. It's just that simple. Just run across the whole map for 30 minutes. Alright, Karma Embers, we'll take it. Simple as that. Just take all the way, people. Alright, this... We got an early Cauldron. Let's go ahead and take it, just so we have it out of the way. And if we don't get the Scissor, then we can look for it later. I don't see it down here. There's the Crescent Moon, which is the worst version of it. It's only 500. I say we take it for now. We got 2 Wei officers here. I think we just take both of them to have them, so we have them set up. Select our formation here. We have exactly 6 people, so that's pretty cool. Taking the skill is going to be a good thing to do. I'm gonna take the skill. I don't like not having all my normal attacks available. Fortunately, we do not have Zheng Liao yet, so we can't get the thing where all 5 Tiger Generals will come out. That would be huge, and honestly, will probably prevent us from winning this run, but we will try. We're going to get to level 21, which is way better than our last one, where I think our max was level 17. It's just really hard to win like that. I think his Mushu attack's pretty cool. Yep, it's the ice missiles. We like that. Let's just take more Slay. We're trying to get our Slay emblems up for the current one we have, and the one we're looking for, which is Scissor. Great. I mean, look at all these boosts that we get. Like this is what you get when you're stacking synergistic heroes. Obviously, we got to put Xiahou Yuan into the formation, so we will. And I think we're going to take out Junyu. His ability is so cool, though. It's so good. I don't like Yuejin's as much. Let's take his out. And let's put the arrows on, because I just like them more. And his says of a barrier that can block 1 attack for a duration. It just, it's obviously, probably a nice thing to have, but you kind of got to remember that you have it and set it up. And anyway, very cool. Once you get your the area increase too, those arrows just start raining down on people. After this Wei officer pickup, because we're going to go for Xu Guang here for more attack. We're going to look at our attack ponies, because I'm curious how much we're already at with the Slay synergy we have and the Wei officers we've already got. Speed bonus just doesn't matter right now. Alright, already at Onigashira. Skill is always nice to have. I'll take it. Cool. We are at 56% bonus attack, which is pretty good. It'll probably mean that we can, have a chance at killing the Onigashira in the first laydown. We'll have to see, though. We're going to need to break him a couple times to charge our Musu attack. Yeah, missed it. Yep. Felt that one. That one felt wrong. We do have our Musu already. Yeah, we're doing good damage. Yeah. I think we're going to be able to kill him in the first engagement here. That orb is the ability that Cao Ren gives us. It's actually better than I gave it credit for. We're going to kill him with the bomb. Notice, too, that they assemble in the shape of the formation, and they put a little symbol on the ground, too, which is kind of cool, of the formation that you have equipped. A little far away. I thought I was in the right spot. To get the chests right in front of me. Okay. These are very strong. All of these are really strong. Shortening summoning cooldown. If we had the 5-way Tiger Generals with Zhang Liao, I would take this one easily. But as it is, I think we take this. Katsumusha gauge chartered by 20 for 5 phases. This early, it doesn't matter. And we're going to take this and hope we get Slay or Flame. That would be ideal. We got Slay. That is huge. That's awesome. And we got a evade emblem here in our thing. It's all coming up for us here. Yeah, that blade style summon ability, one of my favorites. I was dumb. I walked into that. Yeah, attack actions. It's attack actions. If we can get Flame eventually, that'd be nice. Got other stuff to do right now, though. It's a lot to unlock as you move through these runs. It's all about prioritizing. So let's see if we have any way left. Not in this bucket. Let's start moving toward Flame. What do you know? It's Flame. But having said that, I think the Wei, Jinji, plus, Grace is very strong. Grace is that sparkly emblem. It just takes a while for it to build up. It's kind of underwhelming in the beginning, but eventually it's one of the best things you can get. Like right now, our summon abilities take a really long time to come back. Like the cooldown is just way too long right now. Alright, this is what I was talking about, where you gotta just beat a boss as your mission. Pretty hairy. And we are taking hits. Phase 2, I'm gonna rip the assembly gauge. Look at that health drop. Nice. Felt good. You see there, we didn't have to use all our formation gauge, so we actually got some of it refunded to us. The amount that was left, we don't actually lose it, which is very nice to do. So this is telling us we're going to boost Shanghai's abilities. I don't really care about his ability. I'd rather have the Wei emblem, just so we have it. The other ones are probably good, like probably better, honestly, than Shenji, but were it not for the fact that she's a Wei emblem. So I think literally the only way we have left is Dian Wei. So we're just gonna take this and try to get him. We won't really need our rerolls right now. Might spend a couple rerolls trying to look for him. Because he's fire and he's Wei. Those are two things we're looking for right now. Yeah, like, that's Zhang Hei's summon skill. He literally just comes out and swipes twice in a very small area. It might do a lot of damage to bosses, but it's just not worth it to me. Let's try to wrap this up a little bit here. Nice. Dian Wei. I mean, we are getting so lucky with these appearances. Then again, we have almost no heroes, but still. Slay Emblem. Sometimes it just all comes together for you, and that could be the case with this run. A good feeling when it does. The thing I always remember about Cao Cao, there's this story of him. He was the general of Wei, and actually succeeded for a time in uniting the land. Um, he was known to be extremely principled, to the point that there was a story that he had made it punishable by death to ride your horse through farmland. And during a march, he accidentally rode his horse through farmland. So he got off his horse and he told one of his officers to kill him and cut his head off right there. And he was fully prepared for that. And one of the strategists, the doctor, was able to convince him not to do it. But I always think about that as far as, very telling sort of thing. Again, one of those things, it's like, did it exactly happen like that? Maybe not. But just goes to show what kind of man he was perceived to be by the people of China and subjects. Obviously very cruel, brutal in a sense, but, willing to be principled enough to do something like that. It's pretty wild. He's got more emblems. We're taking Zhou Yu. We can look for Scissor once again. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. It has 1 more %. And there it is. That is what we wanted. Great. And then otherwise, we might as well take the extra vigor emblem. We're probably not going to use pot again. We won't really need to. Let's take this, and let's take... actually, how many... We have 3 strength emblems. Oh, but I think Guan Yu has strength too. Yeah, he does, so it doesn't matter. We're going to take that. Strength being the shield icon, very confusing. I forgot to change my formation. That's a pretty common thing around here. It won't matter for this wave, but we better do it before the boss. More Slay. Again, my goal was to get to level 10 of Slay so that we get a 30% boost once we have that scissor formation equipped. That's the kind of thought process of this run, is having attack bonuses from having all the Slay emblems, the Wei emblems available, which we have, and then also having Scissor with as many Slay emblems as we can find. And we've unlocked all of the Slay characters at this point, so we're only going to be finding them from the random drops we get per phase. By the way, any questions you have while about these runs, feel free in the comments to ask me. I will be able to see them. Obviously, we don't have a lot of people watching at the moment, but I'm hoping that will change with some consistency, which is my goal here. And feel free to ask a question or make a suggestion. Anything that you feel is necessary or helpful. I really would appreciate it. Just going to fix our Wei guys a little bit here for people that we actually want. I'm actually liking the Cao Ren bubble. It's pretty... I think it's pretty useful. I'm going to keep it on. Yeah. What does Yu Jin's unique tactic do? Increases attack of ice attribute attacks against enemy barriers. We should probably have that. I'm just gonna put it in. I think it's worth having. All right. So we're gonna fight the bird now. Shouldn't be a problem. In fact, he might melt. We'll see. We just sidestep these and kind of tilt our run towards him so we're ready when he comes. Yeah, we're doing 200 damage. Yeah, that's pretty good. And I got greedy and didn't dodge, but that's okay. You know? Yeah, this thing is not going to live long. I'm just going to rip it early. I think we'll be able to kill him easily. Yeah, he's gonna die. Always nice we kill him with the Spirit Bomb. Very satisfying. Yeah, just, some careful, some kind of diligent planning of which hero you're going to go for and what strategy you're going to have, and stuff like this can happen. Okay. So red hair almost killed us last time. I do like it. We're going to take this. We're going to take the Mushu gauge by 100%. Peachtree stop appearing. We're not going to be healing with the Peachtree event. If we have to do that, something is probably wrong. We're going to see if we can get the Wisdom emblems, which are the book, and that will let us heal from consecutive hits as opposed to relying on leveling up, which we obviously won't be able to do soon because I think our max level is 21, if I remember correctly. And there's the book, just like I said. We have Endure right here. I think the book is going to be more important because there aren't that many Wisdom heroes unlocked right now, but I think there are still some strength left that we haven't gotten. Probably worth looking at the next time we have a empty tree of who's left. Let's put our bubble on. That's nice. I was hating on it before, but it's nice. I think you just take one hit without taking any damage, so it's pretty useful. Looks like it does go away eventually, so that's where having that duration of the summon skill is useful. There's our guy. Yeah, I think it's worth having the Endure, making sure we have it. Yeah, so let's see if anyone's in here that we really want. Not particularly. The next thing I really want is more book. We want more book so we can get to consecutive hits, recover health at 7. So who do we have left here? We have Lucian that has it. And that's actually it. Phase 1, let's go for this. Let's just go for this. Not overthink it too much. Danger zones, I think, actually give more experience, even though they're a little more difficult. Gotta remember that we did take the treasure to boost our Mushu attack charge rate, so we can actually rip Mushus a lot more, and that will be very useful. More book. That's great. So if we actually get Lucian eventually, we will unlock more consecutive hits restoring health. They basically restore more when you get consecutive hits. You can see at the bottom of our screen, I mean, above the KOs, we're doing, it keeps your hit streak going really, really efficiently. You don't really have to do a whole lot to keep that going. This is a good run. This feels good. This is it. I mean, this is it. We want to get the double. It's great value. We're gonna take the mission with the unmarked tree. We haven't rerolled it all. I'm going to reroll this time for Lucian to get the extra wisdom. I like the Japanese voices. I don't know what they're saying. It just sounds cooler to me. Probably, A lot of times the English voice actors and stuff like this, they kind of, I don't know if they're not taking it seriously, but it seems like they're just kind of, playing it, hamming it up a little bit. Whereas the Japanese voice actors are aware, hey, you're playing a ancient warrior from China. Sound cool. Oichi's legendary weapon. That's cool. I have not tried Oichi on my other file. This is the empty tree. There's our guy. That's who we're looking. We're looking for Lucian. We're gonna roll a few times for it. There he is. Hanzo obviously would be nice too. We can always get him later. This is what we want right there. Okay. More book, but there's nobody that we have a book for. So you can't see any heroes. Increases summoning skill shots by increases the effect of how many skill shots that you get. So like Jaho Yuan's arrows, there will be so many more arrows. I think it's worth taking, even though we don't get an actual hero with this. We'll just get the emblem. I like the idea of having more book, regardless. And there is the emblem for this one, taking Slay. Again, that goal of 10 Slay is still on the table. You kind of see we're healing, steadily from our consecutive hits going up. And of course, the level ups being there is very helpful for now. That will go away eventually. I think that's honestly the hardest part of the early game in this game is the fact that you have those level caps. I mean, when you're experienced, because I think my first time playing, it took me so long to get to the point where I was getting deep into runs. So my max level, I never actually hit the max level because I would just die a lot. Let's take Zhang Hui, the ghost of Zhang Hui, a flame that is Yukimura Sanada. And I believe we just have to have Yukimura Sanada. It's like our little mascot. We have to have the hero of the Sanada clan, who was very relevant in the Battle of Mikataga Hara. Always one of my favorite battles in those games, with the cavalry of the Takeda versus the riflemen of the Oda. Such cool cutscenes they've done for that battle over the years. Let's take this so we can get up to getting more attack eventually. I'm noticing people are living more, even though we're doing all we can to increase our attack. This game scales very quickly, as most roguelites would. You would expect them to. It's supposed to be a little challenging. Take that defense up. That'll be good. Yeah, that is so worth it. Getting the skill shots up, like the amount of projectiles on screen is so much more, effective. And now I'm finding myself wanting more grace emblems to reduce our summon cooldown, so we can summon Jun Yu, the second guy, and Jaho Yuan in our first slot more often, so we can get the effect of all those bonus shots on our summoning skills. Zhang Liao's ultimate weapon. That is awesome. That's great. We love Zhang Liao around here. I think most people do. One of the cooler heroes in the game. In here, Would love to get Zheng Fei. I will do that to get 2 Vigor emblems. Please be experience. Okay, it is not. We're going to take the Slashing Strikes when we actually got it this time. That's cool. There was an event when this game first came out that gave you like 300% experience gain for one phase, and it was crazy. It was so good, and they have you still see it occasionally, but it used to happen every run. Now you just do not get them as much. Get it as often at all. I mean, I think I've seen it once in 10 runs on my other playthrough since they changed it, which makes sense. I mean, it was very overpowered to be like level 37 on the final boss if you got a bunch of those events to increase your level. Just how many? Look at it's so cool. How many of those bullets come out? It's so neat. And then the ice arrows, just very fun. Not ideal here. We're going to take skill. Charge some engagement when you destroy projectiles, which there are not many projectiles. When you're fighting bosses, there are none. We did get Oath of the Peach Garden naturally, which is funny. It's not too relevant for us. We don't really want to change our whole build up to put these guys in because their attacks, their summon skills are fine. We really like what we've got going right now. We are going to get a 20% attack boost. Do a little check in here of where we're at. 117% attack bonus. We're getting there. We're getting close to what we're looking for. This is a run that has potential to get to the end. The issue we're running into is the fact that we're out of Slay heroes, so we don't get any more Slay. And the fact that, you know, we still have some production we want to get out of other heroes, but there just aren't that many heroes left for us to get. We're really looking for Hanzo. Hanzo would be nice to get for the extra evasions. We're at 6 right now. If we get one more of this, we'll be at our 10 Slay emblem, which was my goal, to have, you know, a plus 30% from that source of attack. So we're going to take that, even though it seems kind of silly to take a blank emblem. I mean, you know, we've already got the heroes in place that we want in our tray, if you will. All right, so this would be Mushu attack power 3. That would be really nice if we can get that. I think it's worth going for. We're out of wisdom heroes, but if we can get one more wisdom emblem, it'll be so good to have some bonus Mushu damage, especially when we get to the last bosses. Because that will just put us over the hump, you know, as we're finishing our symbol attack, and they're still down, and, you know, we might kill them, we might not. Having that extra boost to actually get the kill will be invaluable. We've still got Kenshin out there to give us a Vigor emblem. There's still some good heroes we can get that are left. Get our little bubble up. Yeah. Kanbei Kuroda. He has a very strong strategy we're going to show off later with Magaruchi Saika. But right now we are still in the early game, episode 4. We are going into the Wraith battle. Tamahami, this thing is called. I'm assuming that these creatures are, you know, relevant, like mythological monsters. They seem like they are, you know, like Oni is the Japanese word for demon. So I assume, you know, in some culture these things exist and are a baddie, if you will, as the British say. Obviously baddie having a different connotation for us stateside, but we'll leave that for a different video, I guess. Maybe. No. Okay. That was awesome. We took those attacks with our Cao Ren bubble. Symbol gauge is lasting a pretty long time. Ooh, it's gonna get up. Yeah. Mistimed that a little bit. It's okay. Yeah. He's gonna die now. He broke the barrier once again. Great. That felt good. Getting close to the max level, not quite there yet. Ah, almost had it. I want to get to the point where I'm standing right where the box appears. Okay. Symbol gauge charged by 100%. King's Cauldrons stop appearing. I don't think we need King's Cauldrons, so we're gonna take this. And I'm feeling good. We're gonna get Hanzo Hattori out of this, guaranteed for 2 evasion emblems. It's looking good. It's looking good. Cao Cao is one of the better heroes in the game. Most people will agree that I've seen talking about that online. So we are definitely, using the most powerful people, which, is what you got to do when you're on fresh file like this, and we're coming in with the, that's kind of the fun of doing a fresh file run in games like this. You're coming in with the experience and the ability to kind of cheese the game a little bit. Can we get to attack 3 at 12? I kind of don't think so. If we take boots, we get a chance to get to... We're going to get evade, boost, attack if we take that once we get Hanzo. Let's take that. I think that makes sense. That way, after you evade for a second, you'll see, above my health bar, you'll see a little effect of my attack being boosted for... I forget how long it is, but it's an effective little boost. Be helpful. And I'm forgetting already that we have these bonus charges to our deal here. Yeah, we're getting to the point where the screen is just chaos, which we love to see. Hanzo. Don't care what the other people are doing, we're taking Hanzo. Don't have any fire left. When I do that, it's because I'm trying to press Y, but I can't press Y because there's no available heroes. That's why that happens sometimes when you see me doing that. So we would like to get... Let's see. We would like to get fire to flame power 3. Is there anyone left that has fire? There is not. I already looked over there. So let's take it. Let's take the blank emblem once again. It's kind of crazy, I know, but having better flame is going to help us a lot. Once again, all right, so this would be... The revives in this game are crazy. They don't even... Like, most games, when you revive games like this, you'll have like 20% health left. In this game, you just have full health when you revive. So 40% chance to revive once. If we hit this, we can very easily win this run. Okay, that's fine. Has no effect. Didn't want it anyway. That's all. It's all good. You know what? We don't even need it. We're gonna win without it. Okay. More evasions. Great. So we have 3 evasions now, and our attack gets boosted every time we evade. This is a very, very good build. Also, once we have our symbol up, we get that bubble from Cao Ren. I mean, I was hating on this Cao Ren bubble, but it is very nice. Cao Ren always a very annoying officer to fight in the games on higher difficulties. He's always in the most annoying spot he can possibly be in, guarding some gate you need to get through for some challenge to beat something in a certain time, and he's always sitting right there with this little flail thing they gave him. Just a very severe character in these games. We're going to take the blank emblem of Guan Yinping to increase our fire power. There is nothing left for us. Mitsuhide Akache is a nice thing to have. Thank you, Enma, for being right over where I need to be. I'm gonna take this and go for Kenshin to get 3 emblems out of him, and work our way towards bonus attack. We also have a mission here, which is great. We're at our max level, so it doesn't matter. That's hilarious. So this is it. Increases XP by 100% for 3 phases. It's hilarious. We're already at our max level. Of course, we would get it on this run right now. We probably won't see it again for 4 more runs. That's great. Increasing defense by 50% would be nice if we were not almost at the end of the game, at the end of the phase, or if we were at the end of the phase. That is, if we were at phase 5, then we could have this going into the boss. We don't have that, so it doesn't really matter. I will take the permanent health increase with a health debuff, which is not going to matter because we are crazy strong right now with our waste energies, with our special bubble. It's just all going quite well, I might say. Kill the Sun Spewers, get bonus items from them. Increase our speed. It's cool once you're at this point when the symbol gauge just pops up every time you do something. It's really cool. Again, though, we're trying not to get hit because we have reduced defense. Use the Mushu vulnerability there to avoid that hit. Always something to keep in mind with these games. You are invincible while you are doing your Mushu attack. Not during a symbol, but during Mushu. Okay. We're going to finish with our Mushu attack to complete this mission. We did not do the mission. We were in a bad spot at the end. It's alright, you know? $30 left. The timer stops when you are in your symbol gauge or your Mushu gauge. So another thing to consider. We just took damage and we took 5 damage. So that just shows how much defense we have naturally as well from various sources. Yeah, just eviscerating people. I don't think we can get flame anymore. Let's take defense. We'll be glad we had it. Just don't have enough flame heroes left to get that. We want this. We want all of those emblems. Okay. I mean, I think it's this almost. We're looking at almost the same people at this point. Let's do this and let's get a skill emblem with Xiao Yun. Wow. I mean, stuff is literally just vanishing. Gotta keep in mind, we're going to take any Slay emblem that we see. Didn't get it this time. Nice. Wow. Looks really cool. I personally found myself not using skills 5 and 6 very often. Um, at least on Dynasty Warriors characters, a little easier on Samurai Warriors characters. Um, so this is telling us it's going to boost, increases a symbol duration. That's actually what we want. We actually want that. I changed my mind. Yeah. Okay. Let's let's take let's take the bonus vigor. It's just funny that we have so few heroes now. Tell you what though, this one's got a chance to beat it. Oh, Satsao, you are strong. There's a reason that you were the one that almost succeeded in uniting the land, but he did die. He died at a certain point, and that's the thing you don't want to do when you're trying to unite the land is die. Unfortunately, it comes for us all. Even people that are super cool and committed to their ideals, like Cao Cao was. One nice bonus from this game, learning how to pronounce people's names. I always really appreciated that. You can see we get 2 million bonus attack power from this because we are boosting the status affliction. Wow, I mean that's awesome. That's great. That means that our burn and slay is going to do crazy damage. Probably should have been targeting that from the beginning. We saw the ghost of Lubu up there. Let's take a look and see if there's anything that's relevant for heroes we have here. I'm not seeing anything. Just telling you right now, I'm not seeing anything. I don't see any of these unique tactics that are going to help us too much. Yeah, so we're still good. Slay emblem. You don't have to tell me twice. All these people crowded up here in the corner. Yes, right? Because book we would need for charge amount at 12. It's just not that relevant. We already have the treasure that increases our Mushu attack power. We're already charging constantly. We're good. Zhu Huang might be worth subbing in. Might be. Come to think of it, I think he's not. Jashu. Because he is an actual Wei person. Doesn't matter, obviously. He gives us nothing from being there. Zhu Huang. Nope. We don't like the placing an orb one. It places an orb, and we don't care about that. It doesn't really matter to us. Evasion at 9, we get nothing. Decreasing the cooldown would be nice. We're at phase 6, so we have two more chances to get anything. So I think really defense would be nice. Increasing the duration of summon skills. We don't have anyone that does that. What about Grace? Symbol gauge charge amount. That's what we want. We want somebody with this with Grace emblems so we can get a symbol gauge charge amount. Kind of get in line here, so we hit them with our ice bullets to the best effect. The capstone ability of evasion, which by the way, capstone abilities, if you look at the very top at 18 symbols, there's a capstone ability of all of these, and free movement is really cool. It just means like when you're moving, you don't get stopped by the enemies. You just walk through them. It's cooler than it sounds. Trust me. I was thinking about that just now when I was walking through people. The Eugen's ability is not that bad. I was hating on it earlier, but it's all right. It's no Junyu though. Junyu seems like one of the strongest Wei officers to have on your squad. I realized we used our symbol gauge. We probably shouldn't have going into this fight, but I don't think it's going to matter really. We're going to take Yoshimoto Imagawa for the symbol gauge charge amount. Yeah, he has a very annoying voice. They changed him in Samurai Warriors 5. They made him really cool. I wish they would revert his design to Samurai Warriors 5, but hey, I didn't design the game, so wow. Cool. Alright. This dude is a problem. This attack's annoying because he just stays up in the air for so long. It's like, come down here. Alright. Yeah, I think we're a little too low level to kill this guy in one hit, in one attempt. He grabbed me. That's a tough one. Yeah. I'm playing poorly as well, which is alright. This dude's hard. We're going to focus on increasing our maximum level so this doesn't happen to us again. I had an idea. There's Sao Rin double put on. That was stupid. You know what? Not going down without a fight. I'm going to wait till he's getting up, and then I'm going to start it. Now that there's more people, we actually have an opportunity to heal. We're at 1 health, I see that. Okay, we broke him. We're going to kind of ignore him, though, because I don't think it's really going to help us. We want to heal as much as we can off of these mobs. Unfortunate. Good run. Just got killed by max level, I think, and I obviously could have dodged a little better at the end there. We're going to spend our Karma Embers. We're going to go for Zhang Liao. That will be very helpful, having him. Cool. 1 more level. Nobunaga's too expensive. We can't get to him. Well, we can. We can get 1,000 and then 4,500 to get him. Is that what we want to do? Yes. Because I have an idea for the next run, which I will reveal in the next episode. I don't want to spoil you guys with my idea. How much do we have? 1,400. Let's see. This is not a good one. It's not bad, actually. Let's take it. I like this guy. I'm going to take him. 400 left. Let's grab the other Chao sister for our eventual Wu run. And let's grab... Let's just finish up Guanping down here. He's also Slay, so that's cool. Alright, so we are at 0 exactly Karma Embers. That's nice. Max level 23. Possible we can beat the next boss. We did not beat the boss we finished on last time, unfortunately. This time, that guy's hard. He's hard. The Lubu demon version is very difficult. So, but that's going to do it for this one. Like the video if you liked it, please. It's very helpful. Leave some comments if you have a question or a thought. I'd love to hear it. Love talking about these games. Having a good time. Thanks again. See you.